needs a goal. Standing up and absolutely nailing it. And look at the emotion.
Callum Sinclair do the ruck work. Westhoff flicked it down. Wines, he bends it, looks better off the boot. They steal one back. Ollie on the job.
With the ball not at that end. That's a good mark by Harms. That low kick, oh, that's a terrific mark by Jonas. It's just the one.
What's going on, Pork fans? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today we're going to be discussing the 2019 captaincy. Alright, so let's get straight to the point. We know that Travis Boak has been captain for the last 6 years now of this great club, and obviously on-field performances haven't made this club so great as of late, and I think a lot of fans are now wanting some change around the leadership. A lot of people would prefer certain players as well. So some of the candidates like Tom Jonas have been raised. Ollie Wines is the most notable choice, and as well as you look at players like Charlie Dixon maybe has that leadership quality down in the forward half as well, or is there an outsider too that could possibly step up and take the job? I think more so you look at the three players before Charlie I mentioned, with Tom Jonas, Travis Boak and Ollie Wines. I mean, you start with Travis Boak. Does he continue on for another year? He's certainly got those leadership qualities as a player, but I think what's letting him down at the moment, and this is other people's opinions, I feel like he's still giving a lot to offer, whether it's being in a change of position or just overall leadership on ground. I think everyone can agree on his skill level hasn't been the best as of late, but then again, 21 other players on the field aren't performing to that skillful standard that we expect. Anyway, you know, you look at Travis as well. He's had the most games as Port Adelaide captain, so he's very well experienced in the area. We had this discussion at the end of last year, the end of 2017, and I absolutely got ridiculed for doing a video on it, saying maybe it's time for change or who should be the better captain. I still stuck with Travis Boak, but no one seemed to remember that part. But this time I think it's a little bit more complicated. I think with the change, as I mentioned before, I feel maybe Travis is now time to step back and focus on himself more so than being that leader role, because I think as the captain of Port Adelaide, you're sacrificing not only your game, but a lot of the other departments of the game as well that you're involved in, such as, you know, your midfield strategy. You've got trying to lead the players while also focusing on your game. And I think Travis has finally gotten to the point where, well, he could go on. You know, he's very willing to take on any suggestions that anyone's got and really, you know, be open to change. And I think that's a great aspect of, again, that leadership quality that he's got. You know, we asked the question, does Travis has the form? Does he have the body to hold up? Does he have the same impact? I feel the body still holds up pretty well. Skill-wise may let him down a little bit, and impact on games is dropped, not significantly, a little bit. And most of you guys know that, you know, Travis Boak is my favourite player, so I'm going to be a little bit biased here, and some may take that on board and some might not. But I feel he's definitely still best 22, no question about that. Maybe in top 15. His role's changed, so maybe the focus of him changing his role for other people to shine in the midfield may suggest that maybe it's time to change his role as captain. It's a big question mark on Travis, and it's something that a lot of people got to take on board. And yeah, off field he's 100% the best person for the job. On field, the 100% mark doesn't quite hit the job at the moment. So, you know, that moves on to Ollie Wines. Can he do the job? Is he more than capable of taking on the significant role of being the Port Adelaide captain, wearing the #1 Guernsey, and being able to lead this team to bigger and better things? AKA winning a final, making a prelim, winning the grand final. You know, all these steps to become a better player, a better team, and earn that respect back in the AFL. That's a big job to take on. And, you know, there's a lot of key moments last year where he didn't quite take the game by the scruff of the neck. The showdown, the second one, where he decided to take a snap. Is that great leadership? Is that a in-the-moment type decision? You know, you got to make tough decisions as a captain, and the big question is Ollie ready? Nothing. This whole discussion does not question the players' ability to play the game. They are superstars. But the thing is, it's about taking on extra responsibility and being able to not only perform at the level that you expect for yourself, but for the team to perform at the level they expect from you. But Ollie has natural leadership qualities. He speaks with fluent expression and emotion in his interviews. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. And it's just about making it, turning that talk into walking the line and making sure that he takes this club to, as I said, bigger and better things. So that just comes down to the question, can he handle the pressure? I think he can. I think all these players I'm mentioning can handle the pressure. But it's just about not that pressure during the game. It's about off-field. It's about being able to be one-on-one, 100 level with every player on your team. And I think Boak, Ollie Wines and Tom Jonas, who I'm about to mention, can all do that. But it's just a matter of, as I said, that extra responsibility going forward. And are they willing to be able to take that responsibility and add that to their game? So Tom Jonas is a little bit of an outsider to be the captain of Port Adelaide. We all have seen that he's got a strong mind. He's got a strong will to win the footy. And he has a strong ability to win contests and lead the defensive line. Because without him, he's a general down back. And I think every time we lost him last year due to injury, he really, the team really hurt a lot, especially down back. What he can do, though, he leads terrifically when it comes to decision making and the ability to direct play down back as well. A lot of times watching the game, you watch him and he directs players. He tells them exactly what he wants from them down back. You know, he's controlling the back six and anyone else that's in that area. So if he can not only take that and control the best 22, it's a little bit harder when you're captain down back because you haven't got a big control on the game unless the ball's down there. Obviously, you can direct play, you can move the ball when it's down there, and have that small contingent of players to direct. But when you're more so in the midfield, you have the ability to see the whole game and be able to pinpoint exact player decisions and the decision making of certain plays, whether it's a contest or if it's making the switch of play, and you have a bit more control when you're in the midfield. But Tom Jonas' form suggests he definitely has the ability to be captain because he leads with performance. And if he can lead the back six, because the defensive line's been awesome the last 2 years, and Tom Jonas has been a major part of that improvement. So the next point is, can he handle the heat? I think he can. Well, before 2017, he was very much a hothead, and we saw a couple of incidents that he's done. He's a very aggressive player. He likes to get in under the skin of the opposition. I think a little opposing figure that he is, he very much could take the job and really perform and lead the 22 on. And I think if the club doesn't feel Ollie's ready and Travis Boak has had enough, then Tom Jonas would be the perfect fit for Port Adelaide to be captain for Port Adelaide. It's a very fascinating discussion, this one, that's for sure. You take all these points in and you try and make a decision. It's a very hard decision. It's a tough decision, but you've got to make tough decisions to improve, and tough decisions can become successful. I think if Ollie Wines doesn't get the captaincy, then I'd say Travis Boak stays on as captain, and if Boakey feels that it's time to give it up, then Tom Jonas can step into that role. It's really much a snowball effect, and I feel that if Ollie is ready, he'll take the job. He's first in line, and I think he'll probably get it if they decide to change. But this is very much Travis Boak's decision. So guys, comment below what you feel needs to happen. Does Travis Boak stay as captain? Is Ollie Wines the next man for the job? Tom Jonas, does he have the ability to do it? Let me know who you think should be captain. Thank you very much for watching, Port fans. I really appreciate all the support. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for plenty more Port Adelaide content coming your way over the off-season, preparing for a big 2019 season. Thank you very much for watching, Port fans. My name is Anthony, and as always, can the pair.